about what is canine fitness. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link in the description so you guys can watch it. Today though, we're going to progress that a little bit further and talk about 10 tips for starting a canine fitness program with your dog.
saying that I'm not sure that it does because it's based around button presses. But Companion does have the ability to be remote controlled from TCP commands or OSC commands, which means you could script it. So there is a lot going on there to get all the layers in that chain to work, but you could do it. You have to make a script to run on the computer to send a OSC command to Companion to send that to the ATEM software. If you did have software that can control the ATEM itself, which I've had mixed success in terms of finding libraries that can talk directly to the ATEM, you could do it that way as well, but it would have to be done from a separate device. Cool. Oh, I just saw a super chat. I'll get back to this one in a second. Thank you, Iographer. What's the best workflow with the ATEM to bring my desktop screen into the ATEM and out to Atomos to record? I'm streaming with eCam. That's an interesting combination of devices. So I assume if you're talking about the ATEM, you are not using the Pro or the ISO because you're streaming.
I'm muted. All right. Good morning. We'll start that over. I'm a little discombobulated because I just found out that the chat overlay I use is updated and has this a dockable option. I don't know. I gotta mess with that. It's being weird, so I can't get it to kind of work right. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, it works. Like, you know, Dream Elements still talks to me at least. So, thank God that week's over. Looking forward to another week. I don't know. You know, life happens. Sometimes it happens the way you don't want it. And I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about that. But anyway, let's just move on. I dig this music. I am going to try to, well, not try. I need to stop using words like try, plan. I need to do things with purpose. Purpose and clear communication. That's the name of the game. Thanks everybody for joining me. I am Grimskull. I am just some graphic artist guy on the interwebs. I'm a nerd. I'm a geek. I'm a veteran of the U.S. Air Force. I've been a graphic designer for 20-something years. Currently working for a local TV station doing motion graphics. Recently started getting into content creation, and I'm having fun. I'm meeting a lot of new people, interesting people, getting new friends. A lot of creative folks out there. A lot of creative folks who are tired of the corporate grind. You know, in this day and age, it just seems like, you know, you as an employee are not valued anymore. So my plan is to get off that corporate grind. Work for myself in the limited time I have left on this earth. Chart my own destiny the rest of the way. I'm one of the 50 plus generation now, so I have a kid who's in college, just starting college. Good luck to her in life. But I'm here to help all of us that are getting into this journey of content creation, or not just doing things online, but really wanting to take control of their brand. And get out there and provide their knowledge, their skills, or just entertain other people. So if you're interested in that, then stick around, subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification. Go to grimskull.com. We put that on the list. I need to put a call to action. I don't know. Well, I think Stream Elements will let me do that, right? Yeah, because Grim Skull, right? It should pop the website up. If it doesn't, take it a while, maybe. But Grim. Maybe Grim will work. One of those is going to work. Or there we go. Check out grimskull.com for more info about me and what I do. All right. Today, I'm just going to go over using Canva and creating some simple overlay screens for your stream or recorded videos, or the process is the same. I'm going to create a couple screens and show you how to do that in Canva. So let's get into it. Here we have Canva. Here we have Honey, which somewhere there's a way to turn that off. Hide on this. Snooze for 24 hours. There we go. Let's do that. So here we have Canva. Canva is a tool for anybody, designers, non-designers, to create all manner of presentations, social media graphics, video graphics, print products, marketing materials, all kinds of stuff. And it's web-based and easy to use. There's a free version. I have the pro version. Hello, Xanthi. I have the free version, so I am going to quickly go over creating just a quick start screen. Xanthi is at the lake. Well, I hope you guys are having fun at the lake. Tell Henrika said hi, and hi to the little ones. And I hope you guys enjoy yourself. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on presentation, because that is the format, which is like a 16:9, which is the main format of, videos or presentations and streaming, right? 1920 by 1080. Now in Canva, it starts with this blank screen here, and you can search for all manner of graphics that you want, like elements. You can go to backgrounds and hello, Xanthi's father-in-law. And the rest of the family. So you have all manner of background here that you can find one that suits you. If you have a custom background that you like, you can go to uploads. I've got a background here that I use. And when you pull something in, you'll have a blue border line around it that tells you what the boundaries are. You have these dashes, little handles on the sides, and you also have these circles. These circles will let you drag it, and size it as you want. The little handles on the sides will let you crop. When you drag out, it'll crop it, So we want to undo that. And the undo is up here on this blue to purple bar. So we're going to undo it all the way out to where we have no graphic. I'm going to go back to elements. I'm going to go to background. Simple background. I mean, there are just a number of elements in here that you could search for, and that's what you can search for. Pastel backgrounds, which it automatically put it in there. I'm going to take that out right now because I'm not a pastel guy. I'm really not a pastel guy. I'm a grunge kind of guy. I'm a degraded. That didn't sound right. Degraded. No, I'm just dirty. That didn't sit. No. What word am I looking for, Xanthi? I am a, grunge. I guess that's the term. Grunge, metal, rough edges, degraded sounds too much like degenerate, I guess. I'm not well, maybe I am a degenerate. Decadent. Well, decadent. No. Grunge. That's the only thing I think. Grunge. Yeah. Yeah. Decadence. What, anything but emo, right? I mean, that's the thing. Grunge sounds good. Anything but emo. We're not emo. So we're gonna look at graphics. Let's see. No, let's photos. Let's stick with photos because you can kind of filter it down to what you want out of these backgrounds, or you can pick one of these keyword buttons here. Which kind of just goes over the colors. Ooh, red. Oh, red. I mean, if I was a vampire, all those would look great, Let's do black. And so I have a question from Xantha here real quick, and we'll answer that. Would I use Canva for making a logo? That's a hard question for me to answer because I'm a graphic designer and I understand the need that if you are just starting out and you need a logo, a Canva is a tool that you can create a logo. But if you're a business, at some point, you need to hire somebody in marketing that is a designer that will sit down and build you a brand ID. It may be, 5 to 10 years. Yes, you can make at least a decent logo, and it, and again, if you've got a good eye, you understand color theory, I think you could probably create a decent logo in it. But a lot more goes into like the logo than just kind of, creating something nice. That's my opinion on that. That's, and any other graphic designer's probably going to tell you the same thing. It's like, your logo is important. It's important. So don't just treat it like it's just something you throw together and cause you need one, it's the first thing people are going to see. Usually when it comes to your business, it's going to be the graphical representation of your business. And you want one that is going to be designed well and represent you and is going to be memorable. Again, larger corporations spend millions of dollars on logos. But that being said, if you're just starting out and you want to create a quick logo, Canva can work. I mean, we'll mark that down as, hey, how to create quick logos in Canva. Yes. I mean, you are limited. You are limited in Canva to, just the graphics they give you. Yes. You understand because, people want to do their own websites, yet they just are not that savvy with the website. They don't understand, how that website represents their business. Also, what kind of things that, other people, just build me a website. I just, I'll build it in Wix, which is not a bad tool, right? I built my website myself. Hey, Alex. Alex made his logo in Sparks. And I like the logo. I like your logo. I like Xanthi's logo. It's very simple. But again, it's like, when the stuff I talk about was like, if you're a business that's going to grow and you're going to put your heart and soul into this business, whether that's, from just a cleaning business to, a big design. You can, but I don't want to downplay. It's a good question. Can you create a logo in Canva? Yes, you can. You can create a logo in Canva. There are many ways you can create a logo. Some logos are simple, some logos are complicated. But all that being said, you can create a logo in Canva. You can also, create it in other free programs out there. It's just I caution people, if it's for a serious business, put some thought into it or hire somebody that can help you come up with a logo. Again, I'm not downplaying any of the people who do their own stuff, for whatever reasons. I tell you, because I deal with logos day in and day out in my job. Folks go, hey, I need this logo for your spot. Well, I don't have it. You go and get it off my website. You go, and it's a JPEG from like the 1992. Yeah, they don't, that their brother-in-law created in like Paint. And I agree, Alex. I agree. But look, but your logo is there and it's nice, or that's the profile pic, but people can create simple things that they're going to use, but like I said, if it's a bigger business project, all right, I'm beating a dead horse on that now, so I'm going to shut up. The simple answer is yes, you can create nice logos in Canva. In fact, I will do some video on that. I will actually create some logos on it. In fact, if you throw in the comments of this live stream, or I'll like throw out some like a business idea, but I'll do a series of creating some logos. Who knows? Maybe I'll put myself out of a job that way. So we're creating overlays in Canva, just some basic, screens. And there are a lot of elements in Canva you can find. You can search by color. I'm going to search by grunge. There's a grunge red. Oh, very interesting colors. Oh, that's a kind of a cool blue. So when you pull it in again, it's going to be kind of, centered on the screen. We're going to use the handles here to, and hold your shift key. Well, you don't have to hold your shift key in Canva. It'll automatically constrain it to proportions. Like if you hold your shift key, or if you want to resize it, grab the handles on the sides. We're just going to drag it and make it big. Now, one of the things you want on your screen is basically the title, right? Starting, stream starting or something. So we're going to go over to text, and they have all manner of fonts that you can choose from in several styles. I like that graphic. I like that. That looks kind of cool. These are all like pre-made text combinations. I like that. That is nice and clean. You could tell a graphic designer did that. Oops. I'm going to get rid of that totally, though. The one cool thing about Canva is you can build a brand kit. And when you build a brand kit, like for when you go to text, when you're building your brand kit, you can you can put your favorite font in there. That will always be up at the headings and so on and so forth. I think let me gonna look for where that at. Where was that kit at? All right, when you go to the home page, there'll be brand kit on the left side. And you could upload your logos. You could pick your colors. Should really name them too, so it's not always untitled. The Grim's colors or color palette. How do you spell palette? That's probably spelled wrong. I don't care. Well, it's right there, right? Palettes. I spelled it. All right, cool. And then brand fonts, where you can upload the font you use. So Xanthi, if you wanted to use Canva, but I know you have Photoshop. What I'm finding about Canva, it's useful to do quick social media things. And what I really like about it is that background remover. Right? So once you build your brand kit, I think you can add multiple brand kits. I am not sure. There may be a limit to how many brand kits you can get with each. Look at that later, but anyway, that's my brand kit with my one logo. I can probably add a white version, which I think I have. I'm going to go to projects. Nope, that's in storage. I think storage, web, my websites, WordPress assets. Nope, that's not it. This is images. Those are old ones. All right, I'm going to have to go create a white one at some point. I will just leave that for now. But anyway, brand kits are really useful. Go back to my home. It's generating this untitled design. I'm going to go ahead and title it by clicking on it. Once you see it's blue selected like that, you can change the name of it. I want to thank Xanthi and Alex for just popping in and hanging out. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great week. I know Xanthi's with her family, and Alex is always on some sort of adventure. Oh, anyway, who was I talking to the about Alex? I was like, because Alex is an export, and Independence Day for some means a little different, but we got the best part in the divorce, right, Alex? Nice. Very cool. Very cool. Folks, you want to see some great discussion, go check out Tech Show. Alex, Danny have great discussions. Very passionate folks. So don't miss that. All right, so I'm going to title this. This is we're just going to call it grunge overlay. When you have the title, it'll pop up here in the corner in the title bar. Yes, leave the kids at home. So again, we were talking about brand kits. So we have our background here, this grungy blue background, and then we want to add some text. You can go through and find all manner of styled text, and you can just scroll through and find one that, you know, really fits. What are we doing here though? What is this stream for? Because that's going to play a lot into your overlays. You know, what are we doing? Are we gaming channel? Are we do we talk a little bit of social and political issues? Are we talking design? Are we doing a hot tub? Not that I would do that, but are we a beauty site? Are we it's kind of a beautiful background, though. Now, one thing about picking type is, you want to pick something that's going to be clear, readable. I'm kind of going back to that graphic design. I kind of like that. When you click on one of these, it's going to pull it in as kind of a grouped thing, and it may have miscellaneous stuff that you don't necessarily need. Let's ungroup. I can ungroup it. I like that big title right there. I may keep that one. Sure thing, Xanthi. We'll catch you later. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy your day with the fam. I'm just going to hit the delete key and after I select this other stuff, and I don't want that. We're just going to keep it simple. We're going to say that this one is a start screen. I'm going to say stream starting. Maybe we'll say stream starting soon. That's boom soon. Now this is it'll tell you all the font information that you're using when you're selected up in the corner. So Norwester is the font. I like that. I kind of like that. I'm gonna put it up in the corner. Now you can stretch this box out. Put it all in the corner. Or on one line. I kind of like it stacked like that. Now, with text, you want to do a lot of, working it kind of so it looks good. So you want to use your line spacing and letter spacing, because one thing you don't want is your letter spacing to be like that. That doesn't look good, unless you're trying to go for a specific aesthetic, I like tightening my text up a bit, not so much that it's like stuck together. Again, if you're going for a certain aesthetic, that may work, but, just want to give it enough space so it's readable. Line spacing, you can, if there's too much, it's spread out. And depending on what you have going on the screen, how many elements, I am going to put it at about 0.97. That looks good. I like that. One thing people like to do on their start screen is maybe put some of their social media information. Go to Elements and click on like Facebook logo. I'm going to go with this square white one. I like that because my text is white and it stands out from the background. And that's what you want to do. When you choose a background, you want to, if you choose a dark background, use lighter colors. If a lighter color background, use a darker color elements so they stand out. It doesn't show up white, but what we can do is the little color picker up here above your main window and go in and click white. There we go. Let's see. What is this for? We'll just say it's just a general graphic design. So let's say we're gonna say that I am, the designer. When you have text selected, you can go up to your font size and hit the minus or plus to make it bigger. Or if you hold down your shift and control key and use your period and comma key, you can decrease your or increase your text size. What I haven't figured out is the line spacing or line or letter spacing shortcuts yet. I'm sure they're there. And if anybody may know them, just let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. All right, so we got a the designer for Facebook. What we want a Twitter logo. We're on Twitter. That's kind of they've got animated elements and stuff in here too. There we go. There's a nice free white one. And it's white. I didn't need to change the color. That's cool. But do we want to go? Was there a one that was square? There we go. Because let's stick with the square. Let's be consistent. We will pick a square, rounded square. We're gonna make sure they're about the same size in proportion. You can select a layer of text or any element and hit Control D, and that will duplicate it. And I always put an @ symbol in front of, my Twitter handle one. If so, we got what else? I mean, a lot of times I don't like putting YouTube. Because let's say you're streaming on YouTube, I don't put at least I don't think I do. Do I? I don't know. Let's go look. Let's look. Is it on we're going to be not going anywhere, just going to my start screen. Do I have YouTube on there? Yes, I do. All right. Well, I got YouTube on there. All right. So I do have YouTube on there. So, I mean, why not? Let's put it, it's good to have all your social media stuff on there, even though people may be watching you on that social media. So we'll put YouTube on there. I am on YouTube, which you're on now, right? You're watching me on Facebook. That'd be really weird because I'm not streaming to Facebook. I would like to find one that looks closer to, those two. Their roundedness is not exactly the same, but I would love. And this is the thing about, when you're creating things in Canva, you're going to have to either, if you want something to look exactly the same, you'll have to probably upload elements yourself. There was one. I mean, if I went with the rounded ones, we would be spot on, but I saw one that was close. I guess that was close. This is as close as we were going to get. See, there's that one too, but I want it to be white. That's a good one, but I want it to be white. Want it to be white. Can I search for white? No, still not. And we are at, that's close. Close, but no. I mean, no, it's close enough. It's close enough. Let's go with that one. Scroll. We're going to turn it to white. Oh. It does these little purple guidelines too. So when you're scaling things, you'll see them pop up and they could be the same width. You can group things. You want also those to stay, the same. You can align items also. If I want them to all be center, I can select them all, hit center. You can then space them evenly, which is a great tool. And it moved those just a little bit. All right. And since Xanthi was talking about creating logos, why don't we just do a quick one? I'm going to do a quick logo right here. So I'm going to select that text. I'm going to Control D, and this is and I'm going to duplicate that text because I want that. That's a different font there. That's Montserrat Classic. Montserrat Classic. We're just going to create this simple logo. Maybe we want to add an element to some sort of other element. I am going to align those left. Good. All right. I'm going to group those. This is the designer. This is we are creating the designer. The designer. Elements. Let's look for some design. Something design, designy that is a designer element in the graphics. Let's go to graphics. I mean, we don't know what kind of designer this is. Is it a graphic designer? Is this the toy designer? What kind of designer is this? Do they design cars? Is it a CAD designer? If I spell design right, that might help, right? There we go. Back over to graphics. All kinds of different iconic elements. Kind of like that. That looks kind of cool. Let's turn it white. We're not going to worry about branding colors or anything like that. That's kind of white. Designer. There we go. I'm going to align them at the bottom. That is, why did that? Okay. I see why. It creates kind of a happy accident, I guess. I want to move it up. And if you want to zoom into things, you got the little zoom tool down at the bottom. Then you can scroll. All right. We are going to I think we have to ungroup because I don't think we can group groups. It will not let me group groups, so I'm going to go to the designer, and we're going to ungroup that. And then we're going to select my little design icon. Then we're going to regroup it. Now we have a group. Let's zoom out again. Now we have the designer. We can now scale that up as 1. And then I'm going to pull that element in again. And I am going to just create a very large version of it, and I'm going to send it backward. I'm going to turn it white. I'm going to do what's called ghosting. I want it very faint in the background. Because I want it to be just kind of an element. Right? I like that. So stream starting soon. That's our first screen. I've left a little bit of area, you know. Folks can put like a timer. If you find a timer that you want to use, some text. If you're using OBS, they have a timer script that you can use. Maybe you've downloaded a WebM file that's a text timer that you can, because you could pull this into OBS, you can pull this into Stream Elements. You can add other elements. I'm going to go to my uploads. I'm going to pull in my ugly mug. We're going to go to effects, and then we're going to use the background remover. Maybe you want your ugly mug. Oops. Need to do that. Let's trash that. Maybe I'll send that to the back, and maybe I'll move that down to there. I mean, get creative with it. Some people create a transparency so that you can see as you're getting ready. That's cool too. So there you go. There is a stream starting soon. I'm gonna put a fake time. We're at 5:20. Again, if you want to scale up your text, use Control Shift and the period and click off that. And maybe we want a box around. So you have lines and shapes that you can use. I don't want a box. I want lines. Let's do line. I want a line. Oh. Hold Shift constrains it to the horizontal. Going to group all of that so that I can move it at once. Group. First, I'm going to select it all, right? I'm going to select all of it. I'm going to center it. Oh, if If it's not centered correctly, then use your crop tool to crop into your text. Now, I would probably, well, not probably, I would replace that timer with that timer that, actually does timing. So, all right, group. Oh, I'm not grabbing that. Good. Group. Oh, but we want to, let me center it. Nope, not. Let me ungroup it. Then center it. There we go. All right, now we're cooking with Crisco. I'm gonna put it there. I'll leave it there. Leave it there. You can play around with it. How get it how you like. Leave space, especially if you're going to add elements through OBS or vMix or Ecamm, where you want, where you're going to place stuff. For now, that looks good. Now we're going to do a be right back screen. I'm going to go up to duplicate. All right. And we're going to say, be right back. We don't need the timer element there anymore because that's done. That I got rid of these lines too. I'm a big fan of consistency, so leaving things in areas that except my ugly mug, we don't need that anymore. Leave your logo. Maybe you can make your logo smaller. In the corner. But, make sure your branding is still on there. Let them know, you're going to be right back. Maybe you can, leave areas for chat. Like when, if you want your chat up so people can see, depending on how you do that, you may want to go ahead and create a background for that chat area. So you can create a little, kind of a transparent, darkened area that you then put your chat, your chat widget over, so people can sit there and chat with each other through there, or people can see chat. A lot of people, will be able to see chat in the YouTube chat window, or they can see it in the Twitch or Facebook. But maybe you're doing multi-streaming. You're doing multi-streaming to different platforms. You want people to see each other's chat. It's a good way to do it. Say, duplicate this and say, conversate. Conversate. I'm going to center that. We're going to take the text down, move that over there. Maybe we want a background behind that. No, I'm just going to leave it as it is. I like that. I like that background. I like the cool look. You could put other elements on screen. Maybe you could put, a little, your camera window here that just kind of will show your background that you're gone, but you're coming back, just a variety of things to do. So there you go. So there's a background for our Be Right Back. Or, it's a graphic for our Be Right Back. Let's duplicate that again here with the duplicate page. We're going to say stream ended. I don't want that. I don't want that. I'm going to put my logo up there again. And here's a good place to put, you want to keep like where they can find you on Facebook, Twitter, or, your YouTube. I'll make that a little bit bigger. Kind of balance it out. This is a great screen to put your information you want, people to go to, like maybe your website, I am going to duplicate that. I'm then going to ungroup it because I don't need some of these elements. And I'm going to say, designer.com. Even though it's a fake domain name. I'm sure there's the designer.com. I'm going to say I guess I should have just left that there. So I'm going to ungroup that, and I'm just going to get rid of that. I'm going to take that out and get that, and I'm going to say visit designer.com. Visit designer.com. You could say, make that bigger so it's not like this all thing. Thanks. I'm going to say thanks. Thanks for watching. Not big enough. And maybe even, thumbs up. Subscribe. I remembered the B this time, but I forgot the M, so we'll have to go back and do the M. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Subscribe. Hit the like. Let's center that. The last thing I'm going to say is support the channel. Support the channel. Go to buymecoffee.com/designer or the designer. The designer, the architect. There you go. The ending stream just is a great place to just provide information. You know, I usually like to end my stream and then leave it going for, you know, a minute or two or whatever. Before I stop streaming. That way there's information that they can see as we go out. So yeah. And once you've got your base screens done, you could build, you know, just lots of other things based off your initial screens. And if you stay within your, you know, your overlay, you can just hit the duplicate button and all your elements will be on your next page. So you don't have to keep pulling things in. This works great for doing thumbnails. You know, for any of your other social media stuff, it's great. But there you have it. We have a consistency of look. Everything looks good. We kind of created a logo. Hopefully, Xanthi watches this replay because we created a simple logo. And there you have it. So that is building some simple overlay screens in Canva. Thanks for watching. If you got anything out of this, please hit me up with, you know, buy me a coffee. It's not necessary. I love doing this stuff, but it's a great way to support me and the channel and other content creators. Any content creators you may consume their content. If you want to help support them, see if they got to buy me a coffee or Patreon or something like that. But yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you on the next quick tip. And with that ends the video recording of this of the stream. And I'm sticking around, man. I'm sticking around to chat and talk, and I'm going to take a break and get some coffee real quick. But if you want to hang out, feel free. I'm going to kind of mess around with a few other things. So if you got to take off, cool. Have a good weekend. Hope the booth and everything is a success. I'm sure it will be, because man, you guys are phenomenal, Alex. You know, when I get a chance to watch the show, it's always fun and exciting and enjoyable to watch. You guys put on a great show. So, I will be right back. Don't go away. Nothing worse than stale ASMR cookie. I think I'll change some text on these and throw these up on my Fiverr as my screen overlay. I'm going to get into Fiverr. That's what I'm going to do. Simple stuff that I can put together quickly. I won't use Canva for that, but fun, exciting weekend, it sounds like, for you, Alex. I myself am just going to chill, relax, work on some of this content, try to finish. That was a recording of a video, so I'm going to edit that and hopefully get that out. And also, new chat overlay. The chat overlay that I use. They updated something to it where I don't have to pull out the chat out. Mess with that. Hopefully I get that going. Hopefully get that going. Kevin Michael Reed's doing some interesting things this weekend. That's cool. Grunge overlay. All right. Now, one of the I'm going to continue a little bit here with I've seen if what people like to do is we got 3 base screens, but it's creating the camera overlays. I'm starting to not be a fan of full screen overlay. What's up, Jason? How you doing? That reminds me. That does remind me. Let's switch gears. Your header. Huh. They have design templates for it. There we go. Look at that. That looks kind of archaic. Sure. Go. Let's go to eBay. eBay. I don't want to search for anything. I want to search for Midwest. Matches found. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's go with eBay.com. /Midwest. There we go. Look at some stuff real quick by signing in myself. It's been like forever, so I don't. All right, well, continue with. Accounts linked. I haven't been on eBay in like ever. Okay. Verify. And all right. We're confirmed. Do I need to become a seller? How do I become a seller? We're going to mess around with Jason's Midwest Merchandisers store header. I am looking at sell. Click on sell. List for free. I don't have anything I want to sell. So I don't have anything I want to say. Dial. Rectangle. Frame material is pre-owned. Add a photo. All right, we're going to add a photo. Do it off screen in case, like, sensitive information pops up. Gotta go S output and huh. All right. Yeah, can I go? What is my name? What's my name? My account, my account. You're a new seller, don't stay here. Probably what you have. You're a business. Saved for later. There we go. Edit profile. All right. Go grab my profile pic. I don't really sell anything. Save that. Add cover. 1200 by 270. All right, 1200 by 270. All right, let's pull up Jason's branding. Pull up his branding, and we'll add that 200 by 1200 by 70. Here, 1200 by 70. 7. What was it? Edit, add cover, 270, 270, 270. $70. How do I change my name? I want to change my name. Oh, I'm gonna sit here and test it. I'm gonna see where I can stick that, right? I'm gonna test it on I've created this, all right. I can go to edit profile. I can add the cover. So I'm gonna sit here and play around so that we get your title right up here. The big thing is I want to change. I want to change that. How do I change that? Right? There we go. Pick my security questions. Slogan. All right. Find it, sell it, ship it. I like that. Find it, sell it, ship it. It's wanting me to, pick security questions. Okay. Thank you, eBay. Alrighty. Okay. So we're dealing in 1200 by 720. Find it, sell it, ship it. But we don't want that slogan on eBay. Right. We're going to say this is the eBay header. A header. Okay, so it's 1200 by 720. We've created our artboard for it. We're just going to go and find that YouTube header. Both of those. Hold down my Alt key while I've selected those layers. Pull them down to eBay header. Of course, that did not fit, so I'm going to just drag that down from the top and put it in there. All right. One thing I'm going to do is so we know we've got this this kind of part that just kind of in over there in eBay. This little profile box that's going to cover things. That's okay. So we want to use this top portion. We got this kind of area to work with. We could even put, I don't know, logos over here, but I think I'm just going to leave that blank. Gonna pull a copy of your logo down there and we've got other icons right up there that you can go to Pinterest. I don't know if do you do Pinterest? I don't know if I like that. Never mind. Style, I don't know. Go with logos. Get a free business account. Okay. We're gonna skip that. Oh. So those aren't like I mean, they're not links to your Twitter. Well, yeah, I guess you can promote your stuff, right? That's what those are. You can promote your page. One click promoting. I thought they link would take you to your Facebook, take you to your Twitter, but these take you to these let you promote. What? Okay, let's personalize your profile page with a great looking cover image, recommended dimensions, but they don't really give you any guidelines of what could be in there, right? Right? So for now, where's my other stuff? Feel like we're missing shit. I swear to God, we're missing shit. Yeah, I'm missing some. I don't know what happened. Let me regroup. Well, hell. I exported stuff and I sent you the link, but for some reason we are not going up. All right. We will have to do some recreating. That's okay. Let's finish what we're doing here. I think what I wanted to do was well, all right, we're gonna do kind of a test header here, so put that in social, but it's bay header. Yours. Let's go to mine real quick. Cover. Done editing. All right, yeah, just something like that. Something like that, Jason. All right, export as, and we're just gonna export the same one. It's just save over that other one. Go back to our edit the profile, change the cover, change the photo, because we're just going to go up here and grab that newer one. There we go. I'm not going to well, I don't think we need to reposition it. I think it's good where it's at. I mean, I may center those a little bit. I like that. I like that. I like the way it looks. I like the way it feels. I just need to center a little bit the text and the logo. I'd do something. Doop. I heard a badoop. I heard a badoop. KMR has joined me in. What's up, Kevin? In the I'm doing the stream. Working actually working. Well, for me it is. Everybody else seems to accomplish that with ease. It takes effort for me to work. Like the things you do, you make it look easy. All right, I'm going to export this out. Again. I've added this line to it. So when I bring it in, we can kind of see where that falls. Edit, change cover, change photo. It didn't really change it. What happened? Change photo. Did it not export out of? Or save as. Export. Okay, header. Save. Yes. There we go. Perfect. That line fits right where I want it to. Go back to Photoshop. Now we can that down just a little. Got a lot of elements in here. All right, I'm going to save it. Export. No, I'm going to cancel that because I want to get rid of that line. I don't want that line anymore. Export. 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 eBay header. Save. Yes. Let that do its thing. I'm going to go back over to change cover, change photo, select it, open. Being really weird. Let's edit, change, remove. All right. Add cover. There we go. Done editing. There we go. Okay, we've got a good template going. I'm just going to send you this. I'm going to send you this. Hello, Kevin. Thank you for joining me. It looked like you were busy this weekend with a lot of stuff. Cool. The performance art sounds very, very interesting to watch. So we've got this eBay header thing for Jason. He does eBay stuff. So I'm just kind of testing. Yeah, it's been a crazy week. Makes you want to drink. You can tell my coffee is cold. My coffee is cold because the TARDIS is here and not there. If I can get the TARDIS to show up. You rub it a lot. You made a new coffee? A hot coffee. Yes. But it's not, yeah, it's supposed to show up over here when so you know your coffee's cold. When the TARDIS is on the ground, your coffee's cold. My coffee is kind of cold. So I'll be right back. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Yeah, my coffee is now warming up. The doggos. Doggos are alive. Can't wash it. You can't wash it in the dishwasher either. I microwaved it. I probably wasn't supposed to do that, but yeah. I guess I got to start holding it with this hand, so. Don't want to hit the boom mic and spill it all over me. I can't sue myself for spilling hot coffee on my lap. All right. Let me send. I'm gonna send that to Jason. Jason, if you want anything else on there, holler at me. Social, eBay header. All right, that's in your DMs, ready to go. Now I got to figure out what happened. To the rest of my stuff. I swear to God. We had a full range of text on here. And I don't know what happened to it. All right. We'll just have to do some recreating. Yeah, it's all right. I just put your logo. I'll put your logo on there. I put your website across the top, and it fits. It fits above the info box nicely. With your red banner with the tear and the gray. So, if we want to put something extra, other, info on there, just, could do that. But I'm trying to figure out what. I don't know. I thought I saved it. I should have saved it. I know I saved it. I know I saved that shit. So, in recreating this, which for some reason I don't know why it didn't save. And you probably can't see what I'm doing, so we'll just switch to my, hey, Eric, show us what you're doing. And Jason, just in case you're get a chance to pop up, this is what I did for the replay. There you go. But I'm going to change the cover to my stuff. Live assets, backgrounds. No, we want headers. I'm just going to do buy me a coffee. Buy me a coffee looks too small. All right, I'm just gonna leave that. We're just gonna leave that because I'm really not doing anything with this. It's just a placeholder. All right. Get rid of eBay. Back to task at hand of fixing whatever it is I did. Okay, reseller online. What I had before on there was how to package, ship, bargain hunt, all that stuff. I still want the same thing. So we're going to I said how to. I'm gonna left justify that. Put a bullet that had a package and ship. Bullet. You ever doing text? You want a bullet point? Hold down your Alt key and on your number pad 0149. 0149. Alt key, number pad 0149. That gives you your round bullet. Bargain hunt. 149 space and buy and sell. The last one is 149 eBay. Correct. Kevin Macarita is absolutely correct. Not on the Mac. This is on PC. Kevin, feel free to share in chat how you do it on a Mac. Kevin does not know. That makes two of us. I'm going to increase the size of that text a bit. And then going to decrease the line spacing by holding the Alt key using the up and down arrow keys. I'm going to go up. I'm then going to just select the top line or the package and ship line, and then do the same thing. Hold Alt key, but I'm going to press the down arrow key. You can hold Alt and then Control. Actually, you want what you don't want to do is there we go. Oh no, I didn't do that. I want to make sure that the line, I don't know what the hell that's called, the baseline shift, right? The baseline shift is at 0. No, I don't. I want 0. I want 0 points. 0 points. Make sure your baseline shift is at 0 points. Then select the line that you want. Hold the Alt key down and your Shift arrow key. Oop. that will increase the line spacing or leading, as it will. Hot two. You know, Jason does maybe I was thinking hot tub. Yeah, we'll fix it. How to. Yes, it should be a W. You're correct, Kevin. Thank you for catching that. I appreciate it. Down arrow key. Hold your if you hold the Alt and then the Control at the same time, it will go a little bit, you know, it'll go by increments of 10. Let's fix our W. How to. What I had before, I had a I had in Illustrator, I'd pick some brush strokes. Come on, coffee, kick in. Get my brain cells working. Let's see. Go in and find, and I don't want a rectangle. Something. What did I choose before? I don't remember. I'm going to choose this skinny guy. Control C. Now, I'm an illustrator, so you can select an element or a vector, anything in Illustrator, and you can Control C. You can then go back over to Photoshop. Make sure you're in the layer you want to, you're in on the artboard you want to be on. You can Control V, and you can paste it as a smart object, which saves its editable characteristics, non-destructive. It is black, but I don't want it as black. I'm going to double click, and that will, you know, leave it at its side. We'll fix that later. I'm going to then go and let's rename that to brush stroke. I'm then going to use the layer style. And how I got that, I double clicked on the layer. When you double click on a layer in Photoshop, it'll pop up your layer styles panel. Color overlay. I want it white. And then I'm just going to hold my Shift key and my Alt key, which will constrain it to size and also scale it from the middle. I'm going to click off it, and boom, there we go. So, I'm sorry, my kid's here. What? So that's what I want. All right, so we've got that. So I fixed my YouTube header. We're going to leave that. Actually, I'm going to select brushstroke. I'm going to actually move these up so that they're next to each other so I can click on them and select them better. Now they're both. And then I'm going to Shift, Alt, and then click the corner and drag and make it bigger. Hello, imperfect streamer. Now I had also, what else did I create there? I had created, okay, now that I've got that fixed, I'm going to go Control S. It's asking me to apply because I did not click off the transform so that it would take effect. So now it has. So I'm going to Control S. And notification. I got a notification from Amazon. Is somebody sending me something? Oh, okay.
So maybe somebody send me a camera or something. Yeah, that would have been cool. Everybody is doing good this morning. Xanthi was here. She's off having fun at the lake with her family. Alex is working on some of his overlay stuff. He's got a booth at the 4th of July stuff going on over the weekend. Hope that goes well. Kevin was a very, very busy guy this weekend. Doing theater productions. It looks kind of cool from the screenshots he was showing. It would be cool to kind of sit in on the behind the scenes, but maybe some other time. And Jason's out working, and that's what we're doing. I did a video earlier on how to create basic overlays in Canva, just your basic screens like your start screens, stream ending, all that kind of stuff. I just did a eBay header for Jason. And now I'm kind of recreating these overlays that somehow magically disappeared. I was able to output these the other day, but for some reason it did not take. So at the moment, we are just recreating what I had created the other, just so I can have it. I'll make sure to save it, and that way I have it all finished. Go to find me a header. Find me a coffee header. Where's that at? There it is. Find me a one. The bottom one. Oop. Trouble lately with it. What? Hitting the target like it should. That all just created duplicates of everything, and I don't know why. All right. There we go. There we go. Make sure everything's above the background layer. We may have to reposition some things, but we'll go here and background and logo. We want to move down. Bar, we just kind of want to make that a little smaller by holding the shift and alt key. Let's realign that text, which needs to be foobar. Reselling online needs to go right here. Then we'll select the logo. We'll just kind of move it up a bit. That text will down. Brush stroke back into place. We're going to select all of that and kind of scoot it more towards the middle. This is a buy me a coffee header. All right. Control S. Control S. What's going on? What's going on with all those, like, funky, undo, redo, up, down, up to reverse, shuffle, move up and down, move left and right, move diagonal. What are we doing? Are we playing Tetris?
Yes, I hope Imperfect Streamer's day is going good too. I have no idea what he does other than come on and annoy people. I mean, you know, hang out with people. But we appreciate it anyway, you know. The more the merrier. The more. Dr. Elo, how are you, sir? Happy Friday. I mean, Saturday morning. Saturday, yes. You'll be happy to know, Elo, my whole first hour was nothing but just going step by step on how to create simple full screen overlay, you know, for your start stream, be right back, and ending screen, and how to create those in Canva. Right now, I'm just doing a little bit of cleanup work and with some Midwest merchandisers. So happy that you're here. So happy that Kevin's here. Happy that, you know, Jason's kind of working and listening at the same time. I appreciate that. Alex was here. Xanthi was here earlier. Thank you for popping in. I really appreciate that. Well, and I'll be killing it more when I sit down and actually edit those videos and start getting more videos up. So again, I think I am going to kind of not do the Tuesday, Thursday streams anymore and just use that time to focus on the edited videos. And I'll use Saturday and Sundays. I'm going to try to tailor my streams as to record like I did today, you know, to record, you know, a how-to, and then I will try to edit it and then to try to get it up for either Tuesday or Thursday. I'm really ramping up my social media, you know, using Canva since I got the pro version, using Canva as the tool to really get those social media thumbnails up, and putting thumbnails on all my live streams now. Instead of just hitting live stream, I'm going in and putting the thumbnail up. That way you don't see, right? You know, when you go to my channel, instead of my start screen, now you're seeing, you know, my thumbnail. Yeah. Although I'm not a pretty guy. I'm not as beautiful as Elo, so I'm gonna stick with the grumpy face as my trademark. You know, Grimskull, the grumpy graphic designer. I mean, you got to go with what you got. And then Twitter. The only thing I don't like is maybe I want to use the same thumbnail, but like, you know, who wants to see chin? Grumpy Grimskull. And then the last but not least, so branding. Even if the videos suck, at least no one can say that I am not trying to improve on my my branding and social media, promotion. But yeah, I'm getting in the flow. Here's what I did today, creating some just through it with Canva, creating some full screen graphics, your stream starting. And the question was asked, can you create logos in Canva? And the short answer is yes, you can. My long answer as a designer / graphic artist is like, yes, in a pinch you can create them, but if you are wanting to get a logo for your business, long term, if this is going to be your serious business project, think about consulting with a graphic artist or a graphic designer or someone, marketing that can put some thought into it and help you with that. But that being said, I created the designer logo in Canva. And then I created these, just from the assets in Canva, talking about, what kind of elements should go on your stream starting soon. A lot of people, like to do the countdown and then, so you can see what's going on. That's a good idea too. I like ones where it's an opportunity to provide information. Same with your be right back. All of these you can put various amounts of information on. Your stream ending, which can have kind of a call to action to it. But anyway, so that's in that video I did today. All right, now that everybody's caught up, so I'm just kind of fixing, for some reason I didn't save Jason's stuff. I will admit that sometimes that happens. Okay, folks, it happens sometimes. Yeah. Steam. Did I? Yeah. I had hot instead of how earlier. Kevin caught that. Steam. Yeah, there we go. Stream. There we go. Steam ended. Steam ended. We were over on Valve. We were playing a Valve game and the Steam ended. Thank you. Thank you for catching that. I started a Fiverr. I am in the process of, along with my OnlyFans, going to be selling pics of me scowling. All right. I need to create the watermark again. I'm going to go over here to the Buy Me a Coffee call to action. I'm going to select this little white guy, the little white logo there. I'm going to hold down my Alt, and I get the double arrow, and I'm going to drag it, and I'm going to drag it over to this watermark artboard and drop it. I'm going to zoom in. You can zoom in by holding your Alt key and use your mouse wheel to zoom in and out, or you can use Control keyboard, the Control plus or minus also in Photoshop. The less I have to take my hands off my mouse, the better for me. So I'm going to scale this down, and I'm going to hold the Alt key, which constrains it to scale in the middle. I don't know. I'm going to hold the Shift key. I think that's a topic that you need to. That would be better for Alex's show, the politics show, or Beyond 280. I can't answer that question here. I do often wonder, why is it always about me? Why is it about me? Why is it always about me? It's not about me. Not about me. It's never me. It's you. It's definitely you. Definitely you. Yeah, definitely you. Not me. It's definitely you. All right, so that's the watermark. Control S. I'm going to save. Always be saving. Always be saving. It's taken a while to save because, man, this is like a 3 gig file. I could probably go in and simplify a lot of things in here on each of these. Though one of the reasons it's so big is like this logo bug, right? Yes, ABS, always be saving. Correct. That logo bug, that is a smart object. I don't really need it to be a smart object over here anymore, so I can go and right click on the logo and rasterize that layer, and that will also save that. I'm gonna say that my YouTube header, which is the largest. Well, it is not the largest file, is it? What are the properties? Well, oh yeah. One of the reasons, was that loud? Did that sound really loud? I didn't mean to yell in your ears, folks. I do apologize. One of the reasons my file size on this is really big is because these are all 4K. But when I export them at 1920. I'm going to do something for a friend right now. He's not here. Nailbender is not here. But I'm gonna promote his mom's GoFundMe account. So, for those, anybody lurking not here who does know our friend Nailbender, his mom's battling cancer, and any little bit helps. Any little bit helps. And he tweeted it. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I'm gonna go retweet that. Also, maybe he'll make an appearance. So there we go. So yeah, all of these are 4K size files. They don't really need to be, but right now I'm not going to go through fixing, making them smaller. But who knows? Maybe they should be. But I can go through some of these other headers and just convert all, rasterize those, because who's ready to go to Funky Town? I think all that's spelled right. Package and ship, bargain hunt, buy and sell, eBay. All right. Reselling online with Midwest Merchandiser. I'm going to leave that brush stroke the way it is. I'm going to rasterize that. I'm going to rasterize these two, the red and bar and the background. Oh, yeah, there we go. Rasterize layers. Okay. Control S. Yeah, I think everybody likes the idea of 4K. And I'm going to go on a bit of a rant here. Everybody likes the idea of 4K. What people really don't understand right now is most people at home, even if they have a 4K TV, you know, half the time they're not viewing shit in 4K. Most broadcasts, you know, like for TV, are not in 4K. You're streaming, you know, half the time it's not in 4K. It's like at 1080 at the most. You know, now if you get a DVD, a digital download or something, then yeah, you know, 4K, you know, you can watch stuff in 4K. But, you know, when you're streaming stuff from Roku and all that stuff, as much as it tries to do it in 4K, it's not always in 4K. And nobody is watching things on YouTube in hardly in 4K. My TV station I work for still, we only broadcast at 720p still. Correct. 4K is just a way to get you to spend more money. Hey, Scott, I'm streaming, so if I'm not talking in here, it's because I'm streaming online. But hey, what's up? Groovy. So I want to wish everybody happy 4th of July. For those who are not celebrating, yeah, I'm hoping you're having a good weekend. My coffee's getting cold again, Kevin. It's getting cold again because the TARDIS is now back on the ground. I need a coffee warmer. Beyond 280, hello. How are you, sir? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now let's rasterize that puppy. Yeah, I need to fix the coffee. Fix the coffee, yeah. But I don't want to leave the stream. I don't want to leave my peeps here because, you know. Garçon. Garçon. All right, so we've got a Facebook header to fix. We're going to select all the stuff in that BMAC, or not the BMAC, but the YouTube header again. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. You didn't hit it, Dr. Elo. You didn't hit it when you came in. I'll do it for you. For all those people here, check out all my fellow ambassadors here. Dr. Elo at Ask Dr. Elo. Kevin Michael Reedy does awesome theater production. And Beyond 280, Scott Allison, who does some great commentary on Twitch. Not Twitch, Twitter. Twitter. Why is yours is not coming up? Why? What's there it is. Nope, that's not it. Wait. It's there somewhere. I know. I just have to go find it. Oh, yeah. Sorry. It's just, I just put beyond. Beyond. There we go. Beyond. It's just beyond. So, beyond. I'll fix that. Let's fix that. Let's fix it so it's you know. Not the nuke. I don't want a nuke. Let's edit. Beyond 280. Save. Beyond 280. There we go. So you get yours twice now because I don't want you to feel like chopped liver. Check out these great ambassadors of the Creators Guild. Streaming at your, your favorite streaming platform. Finally, my Stream Elements started promoting some other shit. That's weird. I got to fix that to where it doesn't do that one word at the end. All right, so let's fix I'm humbled to be in that group. What did me too. Me too. This is a great group of folks. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot since I've been part of the group. Got a lot of great friends. All right. We're going to boom. This again, it kind of dumped my other stuff up there. So let's undo that. We're going for the Twitch header, so I'm going to drag the background down there. I'm going to drag call to action down there. Maybe move that up. hold the brush stroke. I'm going to select all of those, hold my Alt key, and then drag down and drop it in there. The logo, I'm going to also do that. Hold the Alt key, drag that down and drop it, you know, in there. Got to reposition some stuff, but that's okay. Okay. With all that there, I'm going to select it, accept the background elements, and center it. This is the Twitch header. Let me look at what I did with the tweet. I'm going to Control S and save. Always be saving. Always be saving, ABS. As Kevin put it. I'm gonna kind of tweak these elements and select them, and then kind of slide them up, slide it up a little bit. Looks centered to me. Yes, it does. I think it does. Let's look. I think it does. Well, I know After Effects and Premiere does. General. Maybe, I guess Photoshop doesn't. I hate it. I'm always getting notifications on my website of stuff updating. I am looking for autosave. File handling. Always save image previews. Cloud documents, raw, automatically save recovery information. Save as legacy. See, automatically save recovery information every 10 minutes. What does that mean? There you go. Dang. So, all right, Kevin. I'm not Kevin, but Scott. You do have kind of an automatically save. It saves a recovery, and you could set it to save, you know. The problem with that is it will save the file. It saves the file. And when you're working with large documents or large compositions, large layered files, it gets into the gigabytes, right? So that's probably one of the things they don't have as just something that's up front. It's just not an efficient way of doing it. I could be wrong. Man, people will run out of disk space really quick if they auto save. Now it could auto save its own, you know, the document itself. I'm gonna uncheck that because, man, I don't want to. Man, I do work with large documents, but anyway. Maybe there's something else in here.
Not really seeing much in the way of other than that automatically save recovery information. Nothing in general. But yeah. And again, yeah, because it when you're working with Photoshop files, they can be really big. They can be really big, and if you're doing an auto save, like an incremental save, and so they pretty much probably leave it up to the user to figure out how they want to do that. A lot of people will do that. They'll save as, or save a copy just in case, especially if they're going to start making a lot of changes to a document. But After Effects and Premiere they have autosave features, but a lot of times those files, the Premiere files and After Effects files, they don't necessarily pull the elements into that file. It's more like they connect to, a clip or a logo or an audio file. And the timeline and stuff is really just reading those files into the timeline. So when they do auto saves on there, it's, most of the time those would be, a few megabytes at most. And that was your Photoshop lesson tip, whatever you want to call it for today. All right. We got one more. One more that we can quickly do, which is the Facebook cover. And again, I'm gonna drag all of that. Actually, I can probably make that smaller there so it's not so big. That's kind of cool. We're on the Twitter header. We're going to do the Facebook cover. I'm going to select all those. I'm going to hold my Alt key and drag down to Facebook cover and drop. This time it actually dropped it all in. Good. I'm then going to select everything again. And I'm going to hold my Shift key and just scale that down till there we go. Being weird. I got to let it catch up a bit. I'm going to kind of center that. I'm going to unselect the background by control mouse clicking on it. And then I'm going to mouse down or arrow key down to center those. All right. So now I'm going to control save. Boom. Now I recreated stuff I did for Jason that for some reason didn't save that last time. And we're back in business. I've got his whole, his whole branding set up right here. So Jason, all is not lost. You've got a new eBay header there. Try that out, see how it looks. Close that. Kevin, while you're here,
So I've got the countdown timers. Got the countdown timers done. There are what are called the packages, which are separated elements. And then there are these single file drag and drop elements. But here's thumbnails or the images for each of the countdown timers. And I did it in a way to show, you know, what those timers would, you know, which of the free overlays they would work best with. I got close. 425. I was 5 off. There was something else we needed for those. Do you want me to write descriptions? Yeah. So do you want me to take those off? Do you want me to take all the thumbnails or the small thumbnails off the actual image? Got it. Write descriptions, make a 1-minute video of how to use them. That can be done. Okay, cool. So we kind of have 30 elements and all, or as far as the countdown timers, because I did, there's 10. I've got 10 packages or 10 of the packages. I've got 10 10-minute single files, and I've got 10-minute, and I've got 10 5-minute. Yes, I can. I do not have descriptions or the videos yet, but I do have the Google Drive of the packages and the other stuff. Coming to a DM near you. They're in a folder. The folder has the zip files and images, these images that I've showed you. There's also a WebM folder in there, which has the 5 and 10-minute single file animations. and the rest I leave to your capable hands. I will get some descriptions going for you, and maybe this evening I'll kind of do a tutorial, at least for OBS, because I can do OBS. I don't have vMix or Ecamm. I can do a Stream Elements one though also, because hey, you want to make love to the timers? Oh my god, what's going on there? Oh. That's what the packages are for. That's what the package. There's packages. There's a package of elements that are here. Let me show you. I'll show you the. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. No worries, no worries. We have packages which there's a opaque or kind of a transparent version. There's the timers. Here's a even better way. I'll show you this. This is even better. You guys this will work. This will be cool. This will be cool. All right. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. This what you're seeing right here. Can you guys see this? Right? This is the single file. This is a single file that I pulled into OBS, and it is a media file. Yeah. So this is one flat image. This is one flat image. It's a WebM file. Can't do MOVs. Those are too big. WebM file. This is still probably about 200 megabytes. This is the Stream Elements. And that is made with the layered files. Let me find the one I'm looking for. Boop. Edit. There we go. So I just turned off the timer. I turned off the circle animation. And I turned off the opacity screen. So, and this is all built in Stream Elements. And you just pull those in, background, the circle, and then the timer. And then you can put whatever text you want. You know, you can, you can make this bigger or smaller. Yes. All the packages have the timer in them to where, I mean, if you don't want that timer in there, you can just put the circle. So yeah, the packages are the elements, and you can build it how you want. And then, I mean, that way you can move the circle wherever you want. You can have it in the middle. You can have it smaller. You can have it bigger, whatever. The single file ones are just drag and drop with the timer in it. For ease of use for people who, like want to do it with OBS or, even, I think they're too big to go in Stream Elements. Options. That's what we're trying to give people, options. Why won't they use Stream Elements? Stream Elements, I don't know much about Ecamm. You know better than I do. I just know that Stream Elements is a great way to keep the resources or to take the load off your computer. Because you can build everything into a Stream Elements overlay and have one browser source that treats it all as one element instead of multiple elements that your computer is trying to render out. But I'm not as familiar with Ecamm as you are, so there probably some other issues there. But for PC users, Stream Elements is just a great way to, and it's free, to build layered elements like in Photoshop and create just one element that you bring in. Yeah. Understood. Totally. Which is why, we have the packages and the single file one so that they don't have to worry about the single file one is read as just one element and not a layer of elements that are having to be rendered down. So they can use whatever works best for them, man. That's the whole thing, man. We want to create options. And yeah, if you want to do the Ecamm tutorial, that'd be fucking awesome. Fracking awesome. Awesome. All right, so we're rolling today. We're rolling. Moving, shaking, got stuff going. That'll work. That works for me. I'll do one of I'll do one of how you pull the elements into OBS. The layered ones and the single file. And then I'll do one on Stream Elements. How to do the layered ones, because the files, the single file ones are way too big. Yeah, and David could do the Ecamm one or the vMix, or somebody could do that. Yeah. And I plan on creating, I don't know, But we kind of have one of those kind of creative meeting of the minds of. But I'm going to be creating ones that are for sale in a variety of designs. What I'd like to do is create, again, ones that kind of work with the free overlays, you know. And I'd also love to create here, I'm gonna throw you get it. Yes, we give you the military discount on those free ones for sure. Kilo. Do you need that in a beach scene? Who goes out in the great outdoors? Who goes out in the great outdoors doesn't know how to fish? See you, Scott. I'm gonna DM you that link that I sent to Kevin. So just check your DMs on and then you can download whichever timer, works. Play around with them some. So check your DMs. You know. I got a secret. It's probably not really a secret. But I think when David said he was going out to the wilderness, it was maybe like for an hour a day. I think the rest of the time he was going to stay in his hotel. I think, yeah, I think it says something about a hotel. I think they call that glamping. Not really out in the wilderness. Glamping. David Foster, impartial glamper. All right, gang. It is it is like 11:20, almost 11:30. I had fun. Had fun today. Worked on a few things. Thank you for coming to hang out with me. I really appreciate it. Again, folks, if you haven't been participating in chat, but you have been here, please come check out the Creators Guild, creatorsguild.app, and the Creator Toolkit. A lot of people worked hard on this stuff, and got a great group of supportive people that are here to help you as a content creator. I get a lot of help from it. I get a lot of love from folks helping me to improve on my content creation journey. Thank you, Dr. Elo. A lot of great people that I'm friends with, that I love helping support their work, as in Kevin and Scott and Jason, and Alex was here, and Xanthi. It's a great group of people. So just come out and be a part of a good group, especially if you're into content creation of any kind, whether you're just starting out, or a veteran. And if you liked my content today at all and it helped you out in any way, it's not necessary, but one way to support the channel is to buy me a coffee, or buy me some sushi at buymeacoffee.com/Grimskull. It helps to support the content that I do. It's not necessary. It's just a way to help, support content creators. Any of these content creators that are here with me today, if you go to their site, you get anything out of what they are doing. Please, 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 buy them a coffee. They work hard. With that, I want everybody to go enjoy the rest of the afternoon. It's the 4th of July weekend. Be careful out there. I am going to I'm going to go chill out for a bit, and trying to figure out what kind of beer I want to drink tomorrow, I guess. I don't know. Thanks for being here, folks. We will catch you tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock with another topic. Maybe I'll do some more in Canva. Maybe. I'm kind of digging Canva. It's kind of cool. So thanks. We'll catch you later. Peace. Thank you, Kevin. I do appreciate that.